Hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a mi canal, soy Robert y continuamos con Jala en Thirsty Suitors, lo que va a ser ya el episodio final. Voy a grabar el tirón, no sé cuánto nos llevará, 1 hora, 2, lo que sea, no tenemos prisa. Vamos a continuar, vamos a recapitular también donde nos quedamos, en el capítulo 7, nada más y nada menos. Supongo que Jala es nuestra única esperanza. Andy, esto ya lo vimos en el episodio anterior, pero recapitulamos, como digo. Andy le ha sacado los trapos sucios de Jala antes de reconciliarse, se lo merecía. Hablando de treguas complicadas, Jala ha acabado peleándose contra todos los líderes o setnos de Sudney. Recordemos, el líder este de la secta del skatepark. Habrá llegado hasta los niñatos skaters. Vale, continuamos. Y antes de empezar el episodio de hoy, como siempre, pedidos que os guste este tipo de contenido, por favor apoyéis, dadle like, manita arriba a este vídeo, pasad por comentarios a saludar y suscribiros al canal, que es completamente gratis y ayuda un montón. Así que lo dicho, vamos a continuar con Jala. Teníamos que cocinar algo. Si veis aquí es las misiones dice palometa frita. Suena a paloma, pero es un pescado. Así que vamos a cocinar este pescado de nivel 3.
The trick is in the marinade. Everything else is quite straightforward.
Sí, me pone dificultad 3, o sea que el plato más difícil que hemos cocinado hasta ahora.
What else she's been marinating on?
What was that, Jala?
Everything going to plan with the wedding?
Really, Jala? Can't I just want to teach you how to make fish fry without having some ulterior motive?
I assume every cooking session is an elaborate emotional trap.
Let's just get started, shall we? Start by washing your hands.
Vale, vamos a empezar fuertes con el super lavado. Vamos allá. Mira. Vale, bien.
Very good.
Joder, puñetero cable en mis narices, tío. Se me enreda siempre, ¿eh? Tengo que cambiar estos auriculares.
Score the fish in one direction, not too deep. We just want to allow the marinade to sink in, not slice the fish into ribbons. I really am an incredible teacher. So, Jala.
Uh-oh.
How long exactly are you going to spend doing nothing in life and living in your childhood bedroom?
La historia de muchos. Atacar, evitar responder.
So you did have an ulterior motive.
What is wrong with you today, Jala? You're in such a mood. Take some of that aggression out on the ginger garlic paste instead, will you?
Vale, machacar.
I knew you had my cooking genes. Chandra told me you've been helping her and Tyler with the skate park. Is it not going well? Is that why you're so touchy this morning?
What could possibly be stressful about seeing my ex who hates me every day?
Well, I don't approve of the goings-on in the park. I've never trusted mascots. That's why I never took you girls to Disney World.
What? That's why Auntie C snuck us there? I thought Amma just hated Joy.
Now, add the turmeric, coriander, Kashmiri mirch, garam masala and cumin to the paste. Then finish with a dash of lemon.
Vale, pues super especial, la grama super especial. Vale, está muy bien esa.
I've already given you too many compliments today. Whether things go well with the skate park or not, I hope you won't let that influence things with Tyler. She's been through enough, don't you think?
Tyler wants to keep our relationship strictly business, and I'm respecting that.
Sorry, I really tried to keep a straight face.
Qué perra, madre.
You only have one sibling, but somehow you're the third favorite child. That's gotta sting.
Coat the pomfret with the marinade, Jala. We don't have all day. Very good. What else do you expect, Jala? A parade? Set the fish aside to rest and marinate for a bit. Speaking of which...
Oh no, I hate it when she makes these recipes metaphors for our emotional failures.
Don't you think you've let the situation with Aruni marinate long enough?
I'm just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. It's all in the timing, Ma.
Yes, why don't we just dither and procrastinate until the situation magically resolves itself?
At this rate, she'll be married and have 3 children before you two actually talk. Forget it. Light the stove, Jala. That's something even you can't get wrong, no?
Vale. Vale, perfecto.
You won't complete. Given your attitude, I'm sure I already know the answer to the question. But still, I'll ask. Are you planning to stay in Timber Hills?
Look at that. The oil is hot enough to fry the fish now.
So it is. Put the fish in the pan gently. I don't need you getting burns on top of everything else.
Vale, freír normal.
Well done, Jala. Touchdown. That's what they say in basketball, no?
Estás equivocado de deporte.
How is it, Emma?
Crispy on the outside, flaky in the middle, spicy, a little acidic.
So, perfect in every way.
Your overconfidence will be your downfall, Jala.
Vale, pues subimos de nivel a 19. Y veremos cómo termina todo para Jala. Si se queda, qué va a hacer, si lo arregla con Arun y su hermana, que se va a casar. Vale, la tita Chandra. Yara. Soy la tita C. Necesito que vengas al taller ya. No me hagas esperar, porfa. Vale, pues vamos de nuevo a la plaza. Y de ahí al taller que vamos. A ver, ¿quién nos texte ahora? Ándile, ¿dónde has aprendido a dar todas así? Se te da genial. A ver qué pasa, que han escrito mi número en un baño público o que vaya tela. Pasos de mis cumplidos, qué mal, colega. En fin, pégame un toque después que tengo movidas que te puedan molar. Sí, ¿no? ¿Le sigo poniendo morritos a tu tita? Chao, vale. Pues otra misión secundaria de estas. En realidad no la voy a hacer porque simplemente es un combate. Te manda de recadero a cierto sitio, por lo que sea. Haces un combate y cuando vuelves, pues mejoras los puntos estos amorosos por si quieres liar a Jala con alguno. Lo cual no busco hacer de momento en el juego, así que lo dejamos así. Me queda atascado. Así que no voy a hacer la misión esa, porque sin más, es que son muy repetidas.
This is a very intimidating group of women.
Jala, thank you for coming. I called you all because we need to talk about what's happening with these kids in town.
You really picked Jala for this. Salma can't stand her, and I'm pretty sure Aisha has a burn book full of her yearbook photos. No offense.
Offense very much taken, thank you.
Soundy wouldn't let me in. She was my only option.
Oh, yeah. It has nothing to do with the torch you're still carrying for her.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you sounded jealous.
Tyler, ya basta. Ya te equivocas, no decir nada.
Come on, Tyler. Aren't we all on the same team?
Oh, so you're taking her side?
Who's jealous now, freak of the night?
Say one more word and you lose a bun.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me, princess.
Ladies, my shop is not the place for a cat fight.
Oh, good one, Auntie C.
Didn't two librarians pull each other's hair out over you right here?
What?
That's not... Ladies, let's remember what this is about. The kids. Do you think you're getting through to them, Jala? Convincing them to kick that Soundy to the curb?
De que pasen de él, nada.
I'm telling you, they won't listen to me. In fact, they'll probably do the opposite of what I say. Because they're teens.
Mean ones.
You have the same mindset as a teenager. Just speak their language.
A2, Auntie?
Salma will barely talk to me. so I guess Jala's our only hope. God help us.
God abandoned us a long time ago. We live in hell.
That's the positive attitude I know and love, Tyler, dear. Go see what's going on at the park, Jala. Hopefully what you've done is enough.
Vale, pues vamos al parque. Pero bueno, que yo ya me lo veo venir. En el parque tendremos que combatir con más adolescentes de estos. Vamos a coger el atajo de aquí. Vale, perfecto. A ver, para la derecha, es que mira, me hace el indicador, me dice para la izquierda. Ahora me dice para la derecha, pues será aquí arriba, ¿no? Ok. Ajá.
Well. I'm noticing a distinct lack of a certain bear/sleep paralysis demon.
And a distinct lack of muskiness.
If you're referring to Soundy, our very own Pied Piper of the Pacific Northwest, we're no longer under his thrall. We've removed his yoke from our necks.
Our god is dead, and we have killed him.
Ni de coña lo habéis matado.
Very funny.
Who said I was joking?
What is this, Lord of the Flies? Is his head on a spike somewhere?
No one reads the assigned books, nerd.
Cut it out, Cece. We didn't kill anyone. Soundy is gone, though. At least for now.
What happened?
After our encounter, I got to thinking. Wanted to get some of the others' opinions. One chat later, and we eventually came to an agreement. Soundy was no savior. He was trying to sell us out just as much as the mayor is. He wasn't interested in us, or a better Timber Hills. Just what he could get out of us.
He was a tyrant in bear's clothing.
Well, that ego was his downfall. He might have talked big in his teachings, but our lesson is the only one that matters now. Soundy only had power because we let him. We're taking it back for ourselves.
Vale, me alegro de haber podido ayudar. ¿Necesitáis mi ayuda?
So, Selma's your new skate king.
Why? Did you think it was gonna be you?
No, but I mean, if anyone's a skate legend.
Selma is the best choice for the job. Now swear your loyalty.
Donato, for the last time, no kings, no gods, no masters. That's the new Barefoot Code. We help each other. We make decisions together. And we're equals above all else. I guess I'll admit, you were helpful, Jala. So, thanks. Visit us again.
Well, I admit nothing. And definitely wasn't convinced by you, if Aisha asks. I only did it because I hate bears.
O sea, qué mal me caen casi todos esos. Bueno, estos son desafíos de skate, misiones secundarias si las quieres hacer. Ya hemos hecho un par de ellas y con eso ya he tenido suficiente, la verdad, con el skate. No es el mejor control del mundo, la verdad, cuando vas con el skate, sobre todo cuando quieres hacer giros. Por ejemplo, yo ahora me grindeo, quiero salir hacia aquí. Bueno, y ahora por decirlo me ha salido bien, pero generalmente no. O igual es una falta de habilidad, yo qué sé. Vale, vamos a hablar con Tyler. Sí, con Tyler casi no hemos hablado así en privado.
Now that Soundy's crawled back into the sewer, Cece's writing a column to build support for the idea of the park as a community space. Salma's going to take pictures. The mayor isn't going to redevelop this place without a fight.
The mayor should be terrified. I would be.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably awkward for you, isn't it? After all, the mayor's Jennifer's mom.
La madre Jennifer. ¿Quién era Jennifer, tío? No tiene buena relación. Qué mala eres.
That sounded almost like a personal remark. But that can't be, right? We're strictly business.
Right.
You don't care at all.
Nope.
Why can't you just admit that you do care?
You just can't stand the idea that I don't. I won't. I refuse. I never should have asked for your help. The truth is, Jala, you're just a tourist. Nothing that happens here really matters to you. You can fix things or mess them up even more. Even if you do, you can just leave. You don't have to live with it. But I do.
That sounded a lot like goodbye.
That's because it is. I'm doing us both a favor. There's nothing to be salvaged here, so why bother diving into the wreck? Why don't we skip to the end? Save ourselves the inevitable disappointment.
¿Por qué no hay combate contra Taylor? Qué raro.
Tyler.
Goodbye, Jala.
Qué raro. Completado con Tyler. Me esperaba algún combate o no sé si lo llegaremos a arreglar con Tyler, pero bueno. Igual en lugar de si... No sé si habrá otro final o algo, no sé. Hemos puesto lo de... es una despedida, pero también ponía lo de háblame. No he seleccionado esa opción. No lo sé, no sé cómo... La verdad es que... A ver... Son personajes... Es todo muy inclusivo, ¿no? Porque hay personajes de todo tipo, pero... no sé, me cuesta empatizar con ellos también porque son un poco... les entiendo. Es fácil empatizar con ellos en tema de que estén molestos con Jala y de dolor, pero tampoco me caen bien, no sé, igual porque han sufrido tanto que están un poco bordes con nuestro personaje, evidentemente, pero no sé, en general no sé, y todos muy pesados, muy pegajosos, no sé, salvo Tyler.
So, Jala, your Amma and I have something to tell you tomorrow.
Vas a morir. Te vas a divorciar, dímelo ya.
You cannot just say that and then leave me in suspense.
No, it's nothing bad. And your Amma should be here when we discuss it. I just wanted you to brace yourself.
You get that this is worse than saying nothing, right?
Oops. Just be nice to Amma tomorrow, okay, Jala Pataka?
Jala Pataka.
And try your best to stay calm.
Vale, pues terminamos un día más.
Let me get this straight. You've been meeting Jala every day for the last week?
And you didn't have an emotional confrontation dripping with sexual tension, barely disguised as a psychodrama battle?
Ya, eso es lo que echamos en falta, sí. La
What can I
batalla.
say? I don't like to follow the crowd.
You really think you're better than us, don't you?
On delay.
No, they're right. You've said as much, Tyler, repeatedly.
Wow, Irfan. Speaking up for yourself. I didn't know you had it in you.
You think we're pathetic. You've made it pretty clear.
Just be honest, Tyler.
Honesty? You want honesty? Fine. I'm jealous, okay? I know I shouldn't be. It's not even about you. But she chose every one of you over me.
Tyler...
I am that petty. Is that what you wanted to hear? I'm still hung up on her, even after everything.
O sea, que sigue enamorada de Jala.
You think I think I'm better than you? That you're pathetic? What a goddamn joke. Jala only dumped the rest of you once.
O sea, que se ha dejado una vez, pero a los demás se ha dejado más veces. Vale, pues capítulo 8. Este ya veis que ha sido bastante cortito. Tampoco hemos hecho la misión secundaria de Andy porque no... Sin más, vamos a ver la historia y cómo continúa. Cementerio de tus errores del pasado. Esos mocosos haters han destronado a Sundi. Sí, ya la ha vuelto a arreglárselas para no decepcionar a Tyler. Entre tanto, papá está soltando algunas pistas misteriosas. Cuidado, se avecinan trampas emocionales. Igual es el último capítulo, el capítulo 8, ya lo veremos. Pero todavía encima queda confrontar a la hermana o tratar de arreglar con ella. A la cual no hemos visto todavía en el juego.
Jala, you're finally awake. I've already had 3 cups of tea, a walk, a long chat with the neighbor, and solved the cryptic crossword in the paper.
It should be illegal to be so cheerfully productive in the morning.
Fresh air and good digestion are necessary to any enterprise, even a criminal one.
I always suspected she was a mob boss.
Well, if the very concept of morning is too much for you, I don't know how you're going to face the rest of this conversation.
Yo creo que la hermana va a aparecer o que viene hoy a visitar.
Nene.
Wait, Dad was both cryptic and ominous last night. Umma's extra spicy this morning. All signs point to imminent disaster.
Maybe you should drink some more tea, Jala.
Get it over with. I can't stand the suspense.
You warned her, didn't you?
Not a word, Minnie, I swear.
We agreed.
Children, can we focus up here, please?
My mother is coming to Timber Hills.
A la abuela, joder. Tendríais que habérmelo dicho. ¿Estás bien, ma? Es el fin.
We should move, change our identities, take up new lives as bean farmers in North Dakota.
Good thinking. Patti considers anything larger than a public park dangerously rural.
Thank you, Jala, for your supportive attitude. I knew I could rely on you.
She swore she'd never leave Bangalore for anywhere with worse weather.
Which rules out pretty much the entire northern hemisphere, much less the Pacific Northwest. We thought we were safe.
Well, your Patti might not be the most traditional Indian grandmother.
But she's still an Indian grandmother.
Did you really think she'd miss her eldest grandchild's wedding?
Yeah. Maybe we should have seen this coming.
Ahora viene para ver la boda, claro.
Speaking of which, Aruni's still avoiding you, isn't she?
Yo lo intento... No, se está comportando como una niña pequeña.
Aren't older sisters supposed to be the mature ones?
You said I should give them their own space and that they'd figure things out in their own time.
Well, I still think it has its merits.
My mother's flight lands tomorrow, Arvind. Tomorrow!
Had its merits, I should say. I fully agree. Circumstances have somewhat overtaken us.
I'm putting an end to this nonsense. Jala, it's time to make kiribat.
No sé si era un plato de comida eso, sí. Vale, vamos a cocinar kiribat para Aruni, porque viene... La hermana viene a casarse. Vale. Dificultad 4... Bueno, lo que sea, un cremoso plato de arroz y coco tradicional de Sri Lanka. Representa la feminidad, la prosperidad y los nuevos comienzos.
Do not be fooled into thinking kiribat is a simple breakfast dish made of rice and coconut milk. Kiribat is an institution, a way of life, a trial of Sri Lankan culinary skill, and let's be real, femininity. For our mother, an Indian Tamil woman married to a Sri Lankan Sinhalese man, kiribat doesn't symbolize prosperity or mark celebratory occasions. Oh, each perfectly made dish is evidence that she cares, that she belongs, that she is worthy.
Can we take the drama down like 8 to 10 notches? This hasn't been her.
Hey, don't blame me when Ma takes you down with a spiked chariot.
Are you daydreaming, Jala? What could possibly be more important than fixing your relationship with your sister?
La paz mundial.
I don't know, Ma. The global system of capitalist extraction that is destroying the planet? Puppies? Tony Braxton's new single?
I'm only going to let that go because Breathe Again is my song. Why do you look so nervous, Jala? I'm planning to eat the kiribat, not you. Start by washing your hands.
Vale, venga, pues súper lavado. Vamos a empezar bien. Joder. Joder, 17 pasos de cocina hay aquí,
Very good.
Paso de cocina 1 de 17. Va a ser un plato largo este.
We will make kiribat. You will take the kiribat to Aruni and you will patch up today.
Vale, o sea que hoy es el día en el cual se van a reconciliar las dos hermanas. A Aruni le encantan los jalebis, díselo a ella.
Kiribat isn't even her favorite, though.
It's not about the kiribat. It's about the carefully balanced application of threat and emotional manipulation.
Wow, Mom. That actually explains so much about our childhoods.
Now wash the rice till the water runs clear. That's good. Party can smell domestic discord, so I don't care if you two have to pretend everything's fine. Just put on a good show. That's all I ask.
Solo le importa que delante de la abuela se comporten. Vale, ponerla en duda, mantener la paz.
Don't worry, Ma. We won't let you down. Message received.
That's all you're gonna say? Did you leave your spine in Jennifer's apartment?
It's probably...
All I'm doing is telling you to stand up for yourself.
Earth to Jala, hello? Shred the coconut, please. Today, you had my cooking genes. Blend the coconut with water. Not too fine, not too coarse.
I'll try.
Don't try. Set your mind to do it properly.
Dance, little Jala, dance.
Vale, sobre mezcla. Lo de la gran mamá nunca lo selecciono porque es una lotería. Es como una ruleta y a veces te toca, a veces no. Toma ahí.
Even Parte would approve. What am I saying? Maybe I should lie down. After fixing your mess with Aruni, I still have to clean the house, do the laundry, and cook Parte's favorites for tomorrow.
I can do... No, we are not saying that. You need to stand up for yourself.
Were you saying something, Jala? All right then. Now hand mix the coconut milk till it's silky smooth. It was fine. How much validation do you need? Now go wash your hands.
What are we, a kid? We don't need to be told that.
Cállate, Aruni, pero qué.
You've never stopped me from saying something before.
Then tell her what you really think, so I won't have to.
Vale, super lavado.
Very good. Now thin down the coconut milk with water and mix it with the rice.
Oh, come on, really?
Nothing to say, Jala? That's a change.
Está madurando ya la.
I really am an incredible teacher. You're being suspiciously quiet, Jala. It's starting to make me nervous. Okay, then. Now it's time to add the sea salt. Good. But don't get overconfident. Now it's time to light the stove.
Say something, Jala. Tell the truth. Isn't it time?
Vale, super calor. Sí, porque de momento poca aprobación hemos conseguido. La barra esta parece que no sube. Dale ahí.
I've already given you too many compliments today. Jala.
Just open your mouth.
Oh, damn, the pan's hot. Pour the mixture in, quick! Very good. What else do you expect, Jala? A parade?
Just open your mouth, Jala. The truth will fall right out. All you need to do is let it. Don't you trust me?
You're being extra weird this morning.
Hey, maybe I'm just being honest about how you really feel.
Jala? Jala! Seriously, Jala, cover the rice and let it cook in the coconut milk. Are you really giving me the silent treatment? Today, of all days.
Not everything is about you, Ma.
That's more like it.
Stir the rice before it goes lumpy, or we'll have to start all over again.
Esa última.
You won't completely embarrass me in front of Parte. This time try to stir the rice as though you're not expressing your buried resentment towards me.
I'll do my best.
No way. Tell her how you really feel.
How about you stop taking out your anxiety about Parte coming tomorrow on me?
I'm just trying to help you.
You just want me to play the perfect daughter so you can put on a show to Parte.
Keep going, Jala. You're on a...
Well, guess what, Ma? Maybe I'm not perfect. Maybe you aren't perfect either.
Sing it, sister!
Well done, Jala. Touchdown. That's what they say in basketball, no? I see. You're worried about Aruni. That's what this drama is all about.
Wow, did she even hear you? Are you going to let her get away with minimizing our feelings?
You don't think she'll forgive you. You're scared to face her.
No sé si cambia la cosa, si respondes diferente, no sé si vale para algo, pero bueno.
Are we talking about me and Aruni or you and Parte?
You have no idea how complicated my relationship with Parte is, how hard it is for me, so don't presume. No, don't say anything. The rice needs to cool off, and so do we. All I'm asking for is a little empathy, Jala.
No. You just want me not to show you up in front of Parte.
Why can't you just be on my side for once?
Why can't you be on mine?
I'm always on your side, Jala. You're the only one who doesn't see that. Oh, kitty baths should be made with love, not anger. So let's set this argument and the rice aside, all right?
Are you really going to let her end the conversation like that? What gives her the right?
Of course I'm not. I'm just working up to what I want to say.
Don't think, just say it.
I don't think that's very good advice.
Coward.
Let's start on the sambal while the rice sets. The richness of the milk rice contrasts with the sambal's heat. See, Jala? Everything has to be a balance.
What happened to setting aside the argument?
What? I was talking about the kiribat.
Is she kidding us?
At least admit it. I'm not stupid.
Did I say you were stupid, Jala? Please stop overreacting to the smallest comment. I think you should focus on what you're going to say to Aruni instead of interfering with me and my mother.
You've never actually talked about her. You just go into this frenzy whenever she visits.
Not everything is easy to talk about, Jala.
So let me get this straight. She's allowed to meddle in your life, but you can't even ask questions?
Now, chop up the onions. Roughly will do. They don't have to be perfect. We'll grind them up later.
Ha!
I handed you that one.
Vale, vamos a hacer eso picado. Yeah.
You've mastered that technique.
You're doing so well, Jala. Why are you stopping now? Just because she made a joke?
It feels like you're trying to get me worked up.
Stop swallowing it all down. You know exactly what you want to say to her. What you've always wanted to say.
I can't.
You can. Just spit it out.
Sometimes you are just like your mother.
Yes. Didn't that feel good?
I feel kind of lightheaded. That's good, right?
That's relief. That's release. That's catharsis, baby.
Say something, Ma.
Add the red chili flakes. More than you think you'll need. Sambal needs to be fiery.
Ahora no hay música.
My time hasn't been wasted. You know, Jala, sometimes I hate how much I see myself in you. I moved continents to get away from my mother. Compared to that, you didn't go that far.
You moved here when we were just kids. Is she really still angry with you?
I broke her heart. I did it knowingly. And I don't regret it. Is it really fair to ask her to get over that?
Ma...
Look at that. Time to crush everything up with the mortar and pestle. You're learning. You came back home. That's the important thing. And the last thing I want to do is drive you away again.
I don't want that either. We'll work on it. Okay, Amma?
Suck up. Just a few kind words and you roll over for her?
I don't want you to feel like you have to run away from me, Jala.
Can't you see she's manipulating you?
Look at that. We're nearly done with this kiribat. And not too soon.
Do you really think you fixed anything today? No way. You just papered over the cracks.
Second to last step, add the cured tuna.
Último step.
that, Focus. I know I said you have to fix things with Aruni, but it's all right if you can't. I'll just deal with whatever Parte has to say about it. I mean, who cares what my mother thinks, right? Look, don't answer that. Final step. Cut up the Kiribat into nice even pieces.
Vale, ahora sí, el último paso. Hombre, yo espero que lo arreglen, la verdad. Si no, se quedaría como hay algo pendiente, ¿no? En este juego, que va de arreglar las relaciones de Jala con todos sus amigos y familiares.
Well done, Jala. The moment of truth. Time to taste what you've made.
So, does it taste good enough to inspire a miraculous sibling reconciliation?
It is recognizably Kiribat.
That's good, isn't it?
It's not bad. Perhaps the nostalgia value will carry the day with Aruni.
I'll take any slim hope of advantage I can get.
Vale, bueno, pues parece que ya por fin Jala y su madre se han reconciliado y han puesto las diferencias de lado. Cosas hay que hablarlas, si no, no se puede arreglar. Vale, quedar con Aruni. Vale, quedamos con Aruni. Ama le ha dicho a Aruni que venga a verme al restaurante. Sus habilidades para hacerte sentir culpable son de medalla olímpica. O sea, vamos a ir al restaurante y vamos a tener evidentemente una batalla con ella. Y alguien nos llama por teléfono, espérate.
Ginty.
Tío Ginty, vale. Es un buen día para terminar asuntos pendientes. Pásate a ver a tu ex, patina un poco y cocina. ¿Esto qué quiere decir? Que es la última misión antes de que termine el juego. Así que bueno, vamos a adentrarnos ya en la recta final. Aquí va... Este es el restaurante, o sea que aquí está nuestra hermana. ¿Qué más? A ver, ¿qué tenemos? Estamos de pretendientes. Me la trae, vamos, me va completamente al pairo. Bruno. Bueno, Bruno dijo que se piró. Se piró de la ciudad, o sea, no podemos hacer nada con él. Con Tyler parece que la cosa está parada. Podemos profundizar con este. Irfan. Dilla, ya veis la barra aquí del corazón, de la amoría. Ves que me da igual, sinceramente. Me da igual. Vamos a solucionar lo de esto con la familia, porque el resto son ligoteos de adolescentes de 17-18 años que no suelen durar nada. Así que vamos a acariciar al perrito a Machan por última vez. Vale, perfecto, pues ya está. Y Aruni, aquí está Aruni. Vamos a hablar con ella.
Congrats, Jala. You've reached a new low, getting Mom to emotionally blackmail me into meeting you with Kiribath. I actually expected better of you. Guess that's on me, huh?
Mom sprung this on me, same as you.
What a convenient story. Next you'll tell me we have to stick together in the face of parental pressure. Isn't it already obvious she doesn't want to be here? And why is this all your fault anyway? She's the older sister.
Can you just give me some space here? The commentary's not helping.
I'm just looking out for you. So what? You wanted to talk. So talk.
Are you nervous about the wedding?
And whose fault is that? I didn't come here for small talk. She just came here to blame you some more, Jala. Seriously, why are we even here? Let's be really honest. You're not back in town to make up with me. Or Mom and Dad. Or anyone else. You came back because Jennifer threw you out. And you had nowhere else to go.
No te equivocas. Te ha pasado. Nos presentaste tú.
And whose fault is it that I got involved with Jennifer? You're the one who introduced us. She was your friend.
You've wanted to say that for so long, haven't you, Jala? I'm so proud of you for not holding it in. God damn, Jennifer, I could kill her. I really could. You have no idea how worried I was every time you didn't pick up the phone. I take it she encouraged you to cut off contact with us?
I didn't know how to explain myself to you. You all made it pretty clear that you blamed me. And Jennifer was so understanding. It was just easier to stop calling.
You were protecting yourself. It's understandable. Don't you dare let yourself off the hook that easy, Jala. No, you broke Mom and Dad's hearts. You were always their favorite.
Ja, eso que te cabrea, tú tienes la idea solucionada.
Are you kidding? You're an engineer. You're getting married to a man. A brown man. You're the kind of daughter Asian moms invent to brag about. They'd hide me in a closet.
I can conclusively say there is no closet in the world that could contain you, Jala. You know, Auntie C actually cried. That old battle axe... Forget it. It's done now. I just want to know one thing. You and Tyler. Are you still in love with her?
Sí, claro que no. No me lo preguntes, no me lo preguntes.
Can I take a rain check on that question, please? Possibly forever.
For God's sake, Jala, you better figure it out before you go blundering back into her life. Either you really need to pee, or you have a question you're dying to ask. Which is it?
Cuéntame más sobre Ahmed. Pues Ahmed será evidentemente su prometido. Cuéntame sobre ti. ¿Quieres tener hijos? Cuéntame sobre ti.
How have you been, really? How's work? Any planes fall out of the sky recently?
Keep your voice down. Everyone knows I'm an engineer at Boeing, dummy.
Should be illegal to love your job this much.
I got a promotion last month. And it's also where I met Ahmed.
El mes pasado, vale.
Wow. Was it a nerd meet cute? Did he desperately need to borrow a stapler? Did his engine break and you were the only one who could bring it whirring back to life?
God is testing me right now. How do you still know nothing about what I actually do?
So, is Ahmed the man of your dirty dreams? Are you in love?
Yes, and you have no idea. For some reason, he really wants to meet you and cares about your dumb opinion. He's actually nice and a good person whose soul hasn't been crushed by life. Try not to be a complete mega bitch when you meet him, okay?
Promise.
How can she say that about us? You're barely a deca bitch. A kill-a-bitch at worst.
When I left home, you were pretty adamant that you didn't want to get married. And now, this. Does that mean you've changed your mind about having kids too?
What if I have?
Haré por ti, ¿estás seguro?
Is it Ahmed? Is he pressuring you?
No, Jala, God. Some of us have better taste in partners than that. Don't you think it's a bit rich to be pulling this protective sister act now? You're trying so hard and she's meeting you with hostility. We don't need this.
Arnie, be honest with me. I need to know. Are we good?
Good? Good? I hate you for not calling. I hate Jennifer for taking advantage of you. I hate Mom and Dad for not doing more. I hate myself for ever letting her near you.
That is not on you.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
So where do we go from here?
We both made mistakes. We can keep going over them or just move forward. I'll forgive you if you forgive me.
Deal.
Maybe she forgives you now, but do you think she'll ever really look at you the same way? Every time you make the tiniest mistake, hurt her feelings, say the wrong thing, it'll all come crumbling down. How long do you think you can keep up the perfect sister act, Jala? Do you even really want to? Deep down? I guess whatever happens between us, I can't stop being an older sister. I spoke to Tyler for you last night. Set up a meet.
Ajá, una reunión con Tyler. Eso huele a combate final.
She'll be waiting for you outside the skate park. Don't thank me. Just promise me one thing. Stay celibate until my wedding.
Vale, pues ya hemos arreglado con Aruni. Tita Chandra. Yala, ¿qué tal si te vas por el taller? Saluda a tu tita favorita. Favorita, qué insolente. No se lo digas a las otras titas. Tú serías mi favorita aunque no fuéramos familia. No es ningún secreto que soy la mejor, pero no se lo restregues, no se lo restregues a nadie. Nos vemos en breve, chiqui, vale. Pues vamos a hablar con la tita C y luego con Tyler. Y ya con esto, pues imagino que iríamos de cabeza a la boda de Aruni. Lo que voy a hacer es, creo que gastarme hasta la última moneda en suministros, porque total ya va a ser el combate final.
Have you come to pay tribute to the new keepers of the skate park? The Shining Knights of Shredding?
Vamos a felicitarle porque me da pena.
You made the right decision taking the park back from Mascot Manson. You're all better off.
I'm not too proud to admit Soundy almost pulled the wool over my eyes, but the light of truth is too blinding to ignore. We can do anything now. The possibilities are endless. Maybe too endless?
I'd be happy to provide counsel in exchange for your continued passable mini-mart services.
Not that I need or want your opinion, but okay, yeah, thanks. Appreciate it, I guess.
Vale, pues con esta música de rock vamos a comprar pues todo lo que podamos, la verdad. Tenemos 632 monedas. Las barritas estas son las de PS. Megáfono, tenemos 4, bueno, pues 5. Algo de FVs. Esta hora FVs. Vale, barritas de mango. Potenciador de ataque. Pues esto también. Rosquillas de mono Mao. Temporalmente de ataque. Si acaso, sermón del tío de una habilidad de todos los oponentes. Chinche roja. Iracundo, ya tenemos. Lo que pasa es que tampoco utilizamos tantas cosas de estas, pero bueno. Medida de estrella de rock. CRAS estáticas. A ver si hay alguna así ropa morona para terminar. Chaqueta de belting. Los colores vivos siempre son una buena opción. Ah, no tengo monedas, tío. Madre mía. Y no tiene la opción de vender, evidentemente. Bueno, pues ya está. Ya está. Hemos gastado el dinero. Y ahora vamos a ver a la tita C. Tacatá, menuda arrancada.
Quit your hovering and tell me what you want already.
Hacerse indiferente y hablar con orgullo.
You girls did so good. I was worried that you kicked that creep to the curb. The Barefoot Park is yours.
Oh my god, calm down. You're gonna give yourself an aneurysm. Not that I care, but if you died, Erwan would be so bummed and insufferable about it.
I just wanted to say I'm very excited to see what you all end up doing with the park.
Ugh, don't get all very special episode on us. But you know, it is funny. I was thinking of leaving town, but now the idea of building something together is kind of cool.
We have big plans, huge plans. The skate park will become the 8th wonder of the world.
The skate colossus of rails? Or like Mount Shredder-Manjaro?
That sounds difficult, but not impossible. It'll be a lot of work, but maybe I can help?
Are you implying we can't lead ourselves? That we need an elder in charge?
Wow. Already trying to be the next Soundy?
No! I mean, it's just way too much work for the 5 of you.
Ye of little faith. Don't worry, Jala. We'll be benevolent and let you do your feeble kickflips in our blessed arena.
Your ollies are on life support, bro.
Yep. Great chat as always.
Vaya doses.
There's my champion, Jalu.
What's up, Auntie?
The skate kids are all talking about Soundy leaving the park. You did good. Your Amma and I are going out for drinks tonight to celebrate. I knew you could do it.
Ya se todo el mérito ser humilde.
Aw, I didn't play that big a part. He sent those kids to face me, and after that, I guess they saw he didn't have their best interests at heart. They're lucky to have someone like you, though.
And now you as well. I see the makings of a great auntie yet.
Maybe not that.
Something wrong with being an auntie?
No, I would never say that. To your face.
Well, hun, your next board fix-up is on me. Free of charge.
Isn't it always free?
Who says I haven't been keeping a ledger? Stay on auntie's good side and you'll never find out.
We should take that seriously. Personally, I wouldn't want someone with arms like Heracles threatening my kneecaps.
Vale,
Hey,
entonces
Annie,
nos va a dar
what
una
can I fix
tabla.
up?
Nos va a dar una tabla gratis, ¿no? Ha dicho. O tal vez no. O tal vez lo tengamos aquí. Objetos. No, espérate. Equipo. Pues no me ha dado ninguna tabla. ¿Qué narices? Tapas clásicas. Chaqueta de OLG. Chaqueta clásica. Esta ropa clásica de... Vamos a ir con la ropa clásica y colgantes. Ah, mira, fíjate, tenemos aquí unos cuantos. Vale, yo todo, sinceramente. Tyler, ¿cómo ha ido? Cuéntamelo todo, porfa. Estoy al lado de la piedra. Vale, pues vamos a ir donde ella.
So, everyone, don't freak out, but I have someone to introduce. The person who actually gave me the idea for this little scheme.
O sea, que Aruni está detrás de que todos los pretendientes se reúnan con ella.
Aruni?
I should have known.
Wait! I thought this was all my idea!
Oh, sweetie, yes. That's obviously what they wanted you to think.
But why?
I didn't want all of you causing drama at my wedding.
Okay, no. I refuse to pretend that secretly masterminding your sister's exes into messy confrontations with her is the low drama option.
I needed to keep her occupied. I wasn't ready to talk it out with her.
So you used us as distractions?
Fine, I also wanted to torture her a bit. Maybe a lot.
To know Jala is to want to torture her.
Please don't make that sound like such a sex thing.
Sorry.
Fun as it has been to watch this drama play out, it's time to face what I've been avoiding.
Your mom called you, huh?
Threatened me, more like. What about you, Tyler? Isn't it time you two actually talked?
No, no way.
I am asking you as your friend. I mean, I like you more than my sister right now. Do it for me.
Oh, your entire bloodline is cursed.
I'm taking that as a yes.
One of us!
One of us!
One of us?
Oh, shut up before I change my mind.
Vale. Bueno, pues ya veis, Aruni no estaba preparada para hablar con Jala y además quería que arreglara las cosas para que no hubiera tanto drama en la boda. Lo cual lo ha conseguido, la verdad. Solo falta Tyler. Y con esto iremos a la boda tan felices.
Are you sure you want to do this? Tyler's not going to be easy to deal with.
Ya, no va a ser fácil. Bueno, sí, estamos
Never gonna get any
listos.
easier.
This is Tyler. She's the first friend Jala made after our parents moved us to America. Her best friend. For a while, her only friend. Maybe that's the reason Tyler's always been a little possessive.
Excuse me?
Territorial? Oh, or how about proprietary? They fell in love when they were 14. They've been the on-again, off-again, grand queer romance of Timber Hill since then. The real mystery is why Tyler put up with the parade of hopeless losers, manipulators, and creeps Jala dated during their breakups. Low self-esteem, maybe?
Is that what you think of me? And hello to you too, by the way.
Claro que no, me lo he preguntado. Hola, me lo he preguntado.
It's more like an intrusive thought I have now and then when I really want to wallow in my feelings of guilt.
Oh, well, if that question keeps you up at night, I'll just let you keep wondering. You want to dig up the past, Jala? Fine. I guess some things just won't stay buried.
Vale, pues vamos al combate final de este juego contra la mismísima Tyler. Bueno, el duende verde, el duende oscuro. La mejor amiga de Jala y su ex, la ex. Puede que su historia de amor esté muerta, pero nunca es demasiado tarde para hacerle una autopsia al cadáver.
Is this front you're putting up supposed to intimidate us? Oh, please.
Wait, your bitchy, self-critical inner voice looks and sounds like Aruni?
Guess you can see me as well as hear me in your inner world. Great.
Vamos a centrarnos en nosotras. Qué malo, ¿te parece?
My appalling psychological coping mechanisms are not the point.
I don't know. They seem a little relevant. Is there any point hating you when you're doing such a good job of doing it yourself?
Give it a rest, Tyler. If you really hated Jala, why would you even be here? I had more respect for you when you kept your distance from us. But to come crawling back like this? Oh, it's really pathetic. More than that, it's obvious.
Be very careful what you say next, Jala.
No soy yo, cállate.
I can't control what comes out of her mouth.
She's you idiot. She's just saying what you're thinking. The words that come out of her mouth, you're just too scared to say them yourself.
You've always understood us so well, haven't you? But I know you too, Tyler. You want to know the real answer to the mystery of why you always forgive us? Why you'll forgive us even now? Even though you shouldn't.
You unbearably arrogant asshole. Go on then. Say it.
You're still in love with Jala. You never stopped. You never will. You don't know how.
Vale, pues, hostia, estás de nivel 22, nosotros somos nivel 19, o sea, va a ser tocha. Claro, es que no hemos hecho cosillas secundarias en los últimos 2 episodios. Eso se nota porque no hemos subido tanto de nivel. Usa fuerza de voluntad para habilidad. Vamos a empezar con invocando a mamá. Para empezar bien. Con un golpe así, bueno. No espero que le haga daño.
Tyler! Hi, Muggle. Is Jala causing you trouble?
No, si se va a poner de su lado.
No, Auntie. Everything's fine.
All right then. Jala, be nice. You're lucky that Tyler's even talking to you, you know?
Joder, o sea que no nos va a ayudar.
You made me feel like I wasn't good enough for you. That wasn't an accident. It was deliberate.
Daño emocional 20. Vamos a usar un objeto. Vamos a ver qué debilidades tiene esta tía. No, espera. A ver, aquí. Era lo del el altavoz este, ¿no? El megáfono. Desvelar una debilidad. Vale. Pero no me ha desvelado ninguna debilidad, tío. En el episodio anterior también lo utilicé. No entiendo. Pues qué sé yo. Invocar a Sundi.
The spirit of Timber Hills.
Vale, 77 de daño. Bueno, no está mal. Joder. Nos va a sacar a todos los pretendientes aquí.
Sergio! What the hell is going on?
Hell is just right. Welcome to hell, Jala.
Este va a ser un combate duro, Sí.
The hell you put me through.
Do you think she's planning to bury us alive in this graveyard of your past mistakes?
Maybe she'll be merciful and kill us first.
Oh, Jala. Don't be so silly. I want you alive. There's no use in tormenting the dead. And you have tormented me, Jala. Everywhere I look in this town, I see the after images of us. You're tangled in my past. You linger in my future. No matter what I do, I can't escape you. You haunt me, Jala. Now it's my turn to return the favor.
Bro! You're back!
Yeah, bro. This lame town just couldn't handle my awesomeness. I had to split because of my secret trauma, you know?
That's deep, man. Women love secret trauma.
I know. That's why I made some up, obviously.
Wow! You're like a genius, bro!
You barely know Bruno, but we went to school with Sergio since the 3rd grade. Were you really not paying any attention?
I can't be expected to pay attention to the grunts they make in between guzzling protein shakes.
I followed you around like a little puppy dog. But you never really loved me, did you? I guess I made it too easy for you, huh?
Pathetic, isn't he? But was I any different to you?
Él no era patético, pero tú sí, evidentemente. Es por eso que lo odias.
You don't really think he's pathetic. You're afraid that you are.
Oh, yeah. We're exactly the same, aren't we, Tyler?
You left me again and again and again, but I loved you too much to let you go. You were the only one for me, even though you made it clear I wasn't enough. If that's not pathetic, I don't know what is.
Looks like Tyler's determined to resurrect the ghosts of the past. They're the shields she's using to avoid her real feelings. Put them down so we can get to the truth.
Vale, o sea que primero hay que cargarse estos dos. Vamos allá por Sergio, ya que hemos empezado haciéndole daño. Objetos, a ver el megáfono si funciona con este. No, es que o no lo pillo o no funciona, tío. Vale. Vamos a empezar aquí dando caña.
How are you still this mad about my third grade boyfriend?
Don't blame her for being hung up on you.
Vale. Vamos a hacer el grupal. A ver, el grupal esto cada colectiva inflige medio. Nada, voy a ir con uno solo. Vale, 89. Bien, a Sergio no le queda mucho. Pero esta tía nos va a sacar todos los pretendientes, ya lo veréis. Vale, Sergio está a un golpe de caer. Vale, Sergio fuera. Vale, vamos a ir a por este. Conmoción, no. Iracundo. Iracundo hace más dolor. Hace más daño, quiero decir.
Is it so wrong I wanted to leave town? Never look back?
That's right, baby. This place isn't good enough for you. She's not good enough for you.
No le ha hecho ni cosquillas.
No one ever really leaves this town, Jala. You know that.
Joder,
all
macho.
it took was one smile and a mouthful of sweet promises for you to leave. You didn't even really want me. You wanted to escape. Your parents, Timber Hills.
And me. How was it so easy to let go of everything we had?
Running off with Bruno was the opposite of a choice. It was more like an evasion.
You didn't evade me in the back seat that
Daño
night.
emocional ahí, Pam.
Really not the time.
You kept choosing other people while I was right there.
Maybe you were just too much of a sure thing.
Vale, vamos a seguir atacando a este. A ver si puedo... ¿Qué sé? Emocionador, a ver.
You tried to cage me. Bruno didn't.
I didn't want to be a cage, Jala. I wanted to be your home.
Vale, ahora sí. De momento no vamos tan mal. Medio no, alto. 93, muy bien.
Love is horrible, isn't it? It's so demeaning. Every bit of self-worth and dignity you have, you can just throw it all away.
Vale, vamos a hacer el mismo ataque. Ah, ya no me quedan puntos. Bueno, pues vamos a usar este. Joder, se ha puesto en medio esta tía.
These ghosts take the form of your exes, but they're not really. They're what they represent to Tyler. Each one of them is a question that needs to be laid to rest between you. Why don't you stop hiding behind Sergio and Bruno and just ask Tyler?
Fine. Were we only together because I chased you? Did you ever actually choose me, or was I just always there?
Tú nunca estuviste indecisa. Quería que fueras detrás de mí. Tú nunca estuviste indecisa.
You decided I was the one for you when we were just kids. Sometimes I wondered if you just stuck with me because you're so stubborn.
Your mind is where reason goes to die, isn't it? The fact that I was certain I loved you somehow meant that I was just, what? Really committed to a long-running bit?
My God, you're both completely ridiculous.
Vale, se han pirado estos dos. Y ahora me sacan estas. A esta tía.
Hello again, super freak. I really love what you've done with the place.
O sea, no hemos llegado a derrotar a este otro, a Bruno, pero fíjate, pues pasamos de ella. De eso.
I had so many nicknames for you back in school, remember? A creature of the night, death becomes her. Oh, and my favorite, Ferris Buttless.
Ouch. It's like you conjured her straight out of my worst fears. The kind of girl who was every kind of girl I wasn't.
Vale. Vamos a usar algo de que nos restaure la salud. Y FVs. Ahora, mucho bar de Bruno esta no... PS80. Vale, esta. Vale, y otro que me restaure los FVs. Barrita de mango. Joder, qué poco. Nah, necesito más. FV, pero más de 50, tío. FV 80. Palometa frita, perfecto. Vale, ahora sí.
Have you spent the last few years guilty, ashamed, hating yourself for how you treated me?
Yes.
Vale, vamos a provocar a esta.
Admit it. You're still totally hung up on.
Yeah, I admit it. Maybe we should just get it out of our systems.
Vale, vamos a lanzarle colectivo, no. Destructora de almas poderosas. Vamos allá. $93, bueno.
I still think about how you felt, Jala. The things you let me do to you. The promises you whispered. All those first times.
She bullied me, Jala. She made my life hell. And you had a relationship with her behind my back. Of all the people in the world, how could you betray me with her?
I didn't betray you. I never said I loved her.
Oh no, you said that for her. But you gave me everything else, didn't you?
We weren't even together, Tyler.
But you knew how I felt about you.
It scared me, okay? How deeply you felt about me. It always scared me.
Finally, a little truth out of you.
Vale, vamos a rematar a esta tía con el corazón roto. A ver. Destructora de almas poderosas, bien. Joder. Vale, el día está como recargando ahí. Joder, me gasta todos los puntos, tío. Vale, no le queda mucho a Dilla, ¿eh?
Did you tell Dia that I told you to break up with her? I made you break up with her.
Oh my god, is that really why you broke up?
So you didn't tell her it was me. Why not?
It's kind of embarrassing to admit how whipped I am. What?
No, you got it right the first time.
Yeah, don't worry about my feelings.
Do you regret asking me to?
No. Yes. I always wondered whether you really wanted to... Me giving you that ultimatum. It poisoned all the choices you made after. Be careful what you wish for, huh?
Vamos a hacer un ataque normal a esta. Joder, hemos fallado, macho. Espera. Ah, Dilla está ya afuera. Dilla afuera, vale. Pero hacemos un ataque normal a esta. Es invulnerable. Vale, Irfan. No sé si queda alguien más aparte de este.
Sorry, Tyler. I didn't mean to hurt you. Why do you always look at me like I'm about to bully you?
Spare Shahrukh. He's innocent. I'm the one at fault. I will bear my guilt for eternity.
Come on, Irfan isn't that weepy and self-righteous.
Close enough.
The entire school found out that it wasn't just a betrayal. It was a humiliation. You're an expert at taking people's dignity, aren't you, Jala?
I still found a way to swallow my pride and take you back. I made so many excuses for you. But that was the first time I regretted loving you. Not the last.
Vale, ¿por qué me perdonaste? ¿Te arrepientes ahora? ¿Te arrepientes
Maybe
ahora?
we should have ended things then.
It would have been cleaner. I'd have saved myself a lot of heartbreak.
But we'd have missed out on a lot, too.
Are you so sure the good memories are worth all the bad ones?
Vale, vamos a hacer cosquillas a este.
You really think you and Irfan have anything in common?
Apart from you mean?
No. Vale, podemos invocar a la tita Chandra.
Auntie!
Sí, perfecto.
I know our relationship was collateral damage in your little self-implosion 3 years ago, but seriously, what was so wrong with your life that you had to blow it up?
I just cracked, okay? It wasn't any one thing.
You didn't even break up with me face to face. You called me from a payphone to tell me you'd fallen in love with someone else.
It's not the betrayal she couldn't take. It's the disrespect.
I mean, Jesus, Jala. You called collect.
Es que al final estas X turnos.
This has gone on long enough. Tyler doesn't need you anymore, Jala.
Estas X turnos contra cierto personaje, pero da igual la cantidad de salud que le quites, que al cabo de, qué sé yo, 3 turnos o lo que sea, desaparece y te trae uno nuevo. Esto ya lo hemos visto también que pasaba en episodios anteriores cuando luchábamos contra los pretendientes. Pero bueno, Andy, ahora ya sí creo que Andy es el último. Invocar, ya no tenemos nada más. Vale. Provocación.
I only pursued Andale because I was jealous of the two of you.
I knew that already, but it still hurts. Face it, Jala. You're jealous that Tyler has me in her life now. How does it feel to be replaced?
No puedes reemplazarme, me alegro.
It's a good thing that Tyler has someone in her life she can count on. You've been there for her. I'm grateful to you, Andale.
How dare you be gracious about this?
Vale, voy a recuperar mis FVs también, voy a hacer un objeto. FV más 50, barritas de mango, venga. Vale, más barritas voy a usar.
Ugh, here we go. I can already tell what you're going to ask.
Can't you see I'm trying to have a moment here?
Whatever. You're so predictable.
Tell me the truth. Did you come back here for me, Jala?
Sí, no solo por ti, no solo por ti.
You're part of it. But I left a lot of damage behind when I left. I came back to fix what I could. I'm sorry. Is that disappointing?
No. I'm relieved, actually. Maybe we can work out a way to coexist without being the center of each other's worlds. I mean, really? We were a complete disaster together, weren't we? It'd almost be funny if I didn't still want to cry every time I look at you.
Vale, pues desaparece este. Ahora solo es contra Tyler, vale.
Does this graveyard represent all your cold, dead dreams?
I like my dreams cold and dead.
Vale, venga, 3 turnos así con el corazón roto. A ver si no fallamos los ataques. $135, muy bueno.
Aren't you both tired of all these half-truths and evasions? As usual, it's up to me to do the dirty work. You want to know who she really is, Tyler? How she really feels about you? I'll tell you. You deserve to know. Maybe that'll help set both of you free.
No lo hagas, por favor. Bueno, sí, tiene sentido que diga lo que realmente piensa, sí, por favor.
Irony. If Jala wants to tell me, she can tell me herself.
Yeah, Jala. Why don't you tell her yourself? Or I will.
Vale, éramos demasiado jóvenes, éramos demasiado intensitas. Yo iba sin cuidado alguno. Bueno, no sé, la verdad, me parecen prácticamente todas iguales. Éramos demasiado intensitas.
It scared me. How much I loved you. How badly we fought. We needed each other too much.
What a load of self-serving BS. Are you trying to spare her feelings or your own? Why can't you admit that you knew you could never live up to the way she saw you? How everyone saw you. You loved it too, right? It was too hard to give up all that love and admiration. Better to smash the pedestal than be pulled down off it, right? Pretend it was your choice. Funny how those fears make themselves true, huh? That look you see on Tyler's face, let me tell you, It isn't love.
Hey, stop it! Don't talk to her like that.
I'm her. Don't you get it? I'm inside her head. You think you know her? You're wrong.
Arnie, please, stop it.
You want to know the real secret? What we know that you don't, what we've always known. You never loved her. Not the real her. No one could.
Vale. Vale, hacemos un ataque rápido y con esto creo que ya terminamos con Tyler, ¿eh? Sí, ya está, reconciliación. Habéis solucionado vuestras diferencias y habéis optado por tener una amistad o quizás algo más, pues lo de siempre.
What we are, it's more than romance. I mean, screw romance. That's the least of what I feel for you.
No, please, stop.
I can't forgive you for breaking my heart. I don't think I can ever trust you with it again. But I wasn't just your ex. We were best friends. You're my family. That part of me will always love you.
Te quiero, te he querido, siempre te voy a querer. No sé en qué aspecto. Así que voy a dejar en pasado porque no quiero que estas dos...
I loved you, Tyler. I know I made you doubt it, but what I felt for you was always real. No more ghosts, okay?
Vale, pues ya está. Vale. Vale, subimos de nivel al 20. Y nos dan un punto.
Before you say anything, let me just say this. Let's start small, okay? No blood oaths, no grand gestures, no promises of forever. Just two people who care being a small part of each other's lives.
Qué razonable, funcionará de verdad.
You really think we can go from what we had to being so measured with each other?
We're trying this new thing called having boundaries.
Good luck, you're already flirting.
That reminds me. That Aruni in your head, you know she's nothing like your sister, right?
I'm not completely disconnected from reality, you know.
If you were, would you know?
What is your point?
I don't think she's good for you, Jala.
Jala needs me. You don't even want her back. Why do you care?
Damn it, boundaries, Tyler. I said it, and now I'm done. I trust you to take care of yourself. So, take care of yourself, okay?
Vale, pues ya está. Nos hemos reconciliado con Jala y ahora vamos a hablar con papá y mamá para terminar el día. Vale, ya no solo con papá, sino con la madre también. Vale, vamos allá. Claro, para terminar el día, pero esta vez no es de noche, esta vez es de día.
Are you done for the day?
Jala, why don't we watch some TV?
Sure thing, Dad.
Well, I'm going out with Chandra. We should talk in the morning, Jala.
Well, that's not too cryptic.
Night, Jala.
Vale, todo es lo de siempre. Bueno, vamos a coger munición. No va a ser que tengamos que hacer un pequeño combate en la boda o algo así. Esperemos que no, pero bueno.
So, a little birdie told me today was a big day for you.
It's me. I'm the birdie.
Auntie, you're here?
Está borracha.
Uh-huh. Rookmini overdid it with the cocktails tonight. While I was here, I thought I'd help my little brother cope as well.
Or you never cook and you came to raid my fridge.
Leftovers and coffee would go so good with all the tequila inside me.
I'll admit, it's strange to see you rattled, Daddy.
Ah, what a lifetime of thinly veiled resentment from an in-law can do.
That's not very fair, Chandra. It's not thinly veiled. Speaking of nerves and complex relationships, Tyler and Aruni. Well, we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, Jala Banana.
I don't really know where to begin. It's a lot.
Well, how are you feeling right now?
Like I've been 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, but emotionally. I think I used up all the feelings I had and then some. I'm in a feeling deficit right now.
And now, Parte will be here in the morning.
Dun dun dun.
Did that sound laden with dread? I meant it to sound happy. You know, yay, my mother-in-law, who I love and respect, is visiting.
If that's your best attempt, I'd stay up tonight and practice in the mirror, or we're all doomed.
That's the spirit. Come on, Jala. What's one more emotionally devastating confrontation? How bad can it possibly be?
Cheers to that! You're both terrible, and I appreciate you so much right now.
Vale, esto es un sueño. Me hago diferente, se agradece bastante. Porque el juego sí que está siendo bastante diferente este último episodio. Esta última hora y pico, bueno, 2 horas. Pero es que tuvo momentos en los que era un poco la estructura exactamente igual con todos los pretendientes. Se volvió un poco repetitivo por momentos. Pero bueno, parece que ya está. Vale, vamos a sentarnos aquí.
Jala, I'm sorry. I know I went too far yesterday. I took over. I made you say things you didn't want to say. I shouldn't have done that.
No, it's my fault. I've let this go on too long. I need to let you go.
Oh, just like that, huh? After everything I've done for you. You think if you cut me out, you'll be whole? You can push me down so deep that you can't hear my voice, but I'll still be there, waiting. I'm part of you. How can you just abandon me?
Deep down, you want this too.
Jala, don't do this. I'm scared.
You're the part of me that couldn't forgive myself. The mistakes I made, the people I hurt, I pushed them onto you. So I had to invent you.
You needed someone to blame. I never resented you for that.
You're not a monster, and neither am I. You've carried the burden of my responsibility long enough. I can take it from here. Thank you for everything you've done. You're a part of me. You'll always be a part of me.
Stop blubbering and just do it, Jala. All this sentimentality is giving me a headache.
I couldn't have hallucinated a better sister. Goodbye, Irony.
Goodbye, Jala.
Vale, pues capítulo 9. Perdón. Ay, Dios mío. Capítulo 9. ¿Quieres amor? Adopta un perro. Yala y Aruni han tenido un largo enfrentamiento que tenían pendiente. Yala y Tyler han lidiado con su dolorosa historia, pero la mayor de las batallas está por venir. Parte llega mañana. 1 hora 23, pues a lo mejor lo dejamos aquí. Lo dejamos por ahí aquí. Se ha alargado bastante más. Yo creo que estaba ya este hecho, ni me acordaba de Parte, ni sabía que iba a venir. Pero sí hemos lidiado con la hermana, sin combate, pero hemos lidiado en la cafetería con Tyler, la cual era pues la que quedaba, la pretendiente de todo el grupo, la pretendiente principal, la más importante, que ha sido más importante en la vida de Jala. Pero lo dicho, veremos la conclusión ya en el próximo episodio, esta vez sí. Y lo dejamos por hoy aquí. Like y favoritos si os ha gustado el vídeo de hoy. En comentarios si queráis, suscribiros al canal si queréis ver este tipo de contenido, la campanita de notificaciones para estar al tanto cuando subimos nuevo contenido. Y suscribiros al canal si os gusta. Lo dicho, ayuda un montón. Cualquier interacción es más que bienvenida. Y como siempre, muchísimas gracias por pasaros un día más. Hasta la próxima.